I'm Britt Marino in the CBSN Denver studio. The Denver Preschool Program is a nonprofit that helps families send their children to preschool. It provides tuition support thanks to a dedicated sales tax, but as you can imagine, the pandemic has caused a drop in the city's sales tax revenue. Despite that drop, the Denver Preschool Program just announced it will continue to offer tuition support to families through 2021 and that school year. So joining me now is Elsa Hogan, the president and CEO of the Denver Preschool Program. Elsa, tell us a little bit more about the nonprofit and how it helps families.
Yes, the Denver Preschool Program, as you mentioned, it is a tax-funded program by the city of Denver. So it is thanks to our taxpayers that we exist. We are 12 years old, so we've been doing this for 12 years, and we provide tuition support to about 60% of all the 4-year-olds in Denver, with our tuition support being as high as $1,000 a month.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely amazing. You know, we're talking about a tough time for so many families. Parents have lost jobs, or they've struggled in other ways just to bring food on the table or to pay rent or utility bills. So tell us a little bit about how the pandemic has affected your families and your program.
Oh, it's been very, very difficult. So we have families that are on both extremes. The ones that must have a place where they can take their children because they are first responders, or they are working in jobs where they don't have the ability to work from home. So we're working really, really hard to ensure that we have places open where they can take their children and get access to on-site care. At the other extreme, we have families that, for health reasons or because they have the ability to have the children at home, are doing 100% distance learning and are not attending a center. And in between, we have the centers struggling to figure out how to continue to pay their rent, how to continue to pay their staff, given that they may not be receiving tuition support. So for us, it has been very important that we continue to support the families financially, but just as important that we continue to help the providers, the childcare providers, financially, because they're also struggling to survive. And many of them are now closing because they don't have enough resources to maintain. In essence, many of our centers are small businesses or nonprofit organizations that survive year after year from tuition support. They don't have an ongoing way to do it. So for us, it's been helping the families and helping the providers.
Sort of a two-part entity there. You know, we talk about early education. Why is early education so important for children? You know, we often put a lot of emphasis on grade school, but early education is just as important, if not more.
Yes. Well, I think we have learned, and now we have proof that early education is effective in not only getting children ready for school academically, but even more important, it gets the children socially and emotionally ready for school, gets the children way ahead. And now we have proof and evaluation for years that children that start early, ready to learn, and that can be effectively working by the time they enter kindergarten, the earlier they learn to read, the earlier they are ready to learn, the more effective it's going to be. And the payoff is that children graduate from high school, attend college, and have successful lives. And so as the investments that we make early enough pay off in a very significant way.
You know, families might be listening to this interview and thinking, aha, I have that aha moment. What should families do if they do need some help with tuition for preschool?
Yes, so come to our website, dpp.org, the Denver Preschool Program, and we have a pretty sophisticated way of helping, in that we're not only going to help you figure out with a calculator right on the spot how much can your tuition support be, because we do it based on your income, but also we have a list of all the places that are open, how you apply, and we will help you navigate the application process. resources. We provide, our work is to ensure that all the centers are providing high quality preschool. So our centers are 3, 4, and 5 stars, with the majority of the centers that we fund being a 4 and 5 star center. We have 250 centers that we financially support. About 60% of those centers are within a school district, within a school like Denver Public Schools, and the other 40 are community providers. So there is the other 40% are community providers. So it is very likely that we can find a center that is close to your home or close to your work, depending on what you need, depending on the hours that you need. And so we'll help you navigate the process on how to apply. So it's dpp.org, the Denver Preschool Program.
Thank you so much. It's been wonderful to talk to you. Thank you for that information.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll also be sure to put up more details on the Denver Preschool Program on cbsdenver.com.